Hiya, it's Lucy Brand here, and welcome to the second episode of the High Frequency Female series. So today's episode is all about permission, and this is a really huge one for me. It always tends to come down to permission, and normally it's from someone else has to give me permission, which can be quite frustrating, or just giving myself permission. And this is something actually I did on Monday because I wasn't feeling particularly great. My body was really exhausted because I've been doing so much up leveling this month in terms of my own personal growth, in terms of some workshops I've attended and limiting beliefs that I've uncovered, but also speaking on stage and my clients, and it's been amazing. It's been really exciting and I'm having a great time. But on Monday, my body it was exhausted. It was really tired. We've also had weddings as well. We've got another one on Saturday, and that will be our 6th this year. I'm all about the love, so I love a good wedding. I love a wedding. Anyway, I was just tired and haven't really had any downtime. So on Monday, I gave myself permission to have the day off, and it felt great. And I didn't do anything, to be honest, apart from meditate and watch and practice some healing, and also watch Wayne Dyer film, The Shift. So just a bit of a spiritual inspiration there for me. But yeah, it's just about giving yourself the permission. And I know I'm lucky to do that. But I know deep down, if I hadn't have given myself permission to just take Monday off because I was exhausted, then I can't serve at the level that I really want to serve at with my clients, and the level I want to create at and be at in this world. I need some downtime. And that's where the permission has come in. But it has taken me a long time to actually get there and be okay with that and not beat myself up or feel guilty. And the way I do balance that is today, what day is it? Wednesday. So yesterday and today, my work production has just doubled. I've managed to get so much done in the last 2 days because I took Monday off and I gave myself the permission. So my question to you is, what do you need to give yourself permission to do? Now you may just think, oh, of course, Lucy, I give myself permission to do anything I want. But that's not always the case. What could be happening is in your subconscious, there could be a script running or a limiting belief or an old pattern or an old story where you need to give yourself permission in order to create the business that you desire, in order to step up and be the person that you want to be. And if you really think about it, is there an area in your life where you're not stepping up? Or is there an area in your life that isn't quite the way you want it to be yet? It will be there soon. But is there an area in your life that's not quite the way you want it to be? And I just invite you to take a magnifying glass and just look at that area and sit with it and feel into what could be going on there, what could be underlying that. Is it a permission to, for example, success? Is there, you need to give yourself permission to be successful because perhaps you don't want to outshadow a family member. Perhaps you don't want to outshadow your sister or be more successful than a sister or a brother. That's really common, especially if there was competition growing up. So it could be something like that, giving yourself permission to shine. Do you need to give yourself permission to be visible? Or even, do you need to give yourself permission to love yourself unconditionally? Because I promise you that you are amazing and so worth falling in love with and worthy and deserving of all of your desires. I mean, that's my biggest mission and passion, is to ensure people know that. But could it be that? Could that be the permission? Or Could it be, this is something I used to struggle with, because I used to be really serious a lot of the time. And so it was giving myself permission to have more fun. And this leads on to my next point, is sometimes we have these scripts or these stories or these programs which we've picked up when we were young, normally between the ages of 0 to 12. And they're now running in our adult life, and they tend not to be very relevant now as an adult as what they were when we were younger. So is there a script running where it's almost like punishment? So I found that with work. I did a talk, I think it was last year, I realised that my ancestors and what was coming through, a repeated pattern or a story I'd picked up from my ancestors, was that you worked hard to cover up your sadness, to cover up your unhappiness. So it's almost like a punishment loop there. If I wasn't working hard enough, and if I wasn't stressed out, and if I wasn't kind of in a state of stress and anxiety all the time, it meant that I wasn't working hard enough. So I had to keep the loop going and work even harder and get even more stressed out. You get the picture. But this was a cycle that I was stuck in because of a belief that I needed to work hard to punish myself, which is just really strange if you actually think about it, because the main reason we're here is to enjoy life. It is actually to have fun. Or it could be, that's a good one with business, because business doesn't have to be hard. Business doesn't have to be difficult. I've signed some of my most incredible, well, I love all my clients, but I would sign some of my most amazing clients in the easiest of ways, just having conversations. And before I knew it, they really wanted to work with me and become a client of mine. And I'm like, oh, really? I thought we were just going for a smoothie. So it is working out what it is that you need to give yourself permission. Where are you capping yourself? And to speak to that as well, there's a book by a guy called Gay Hendricks called The Big Leap. I get it confused with the Freedom Leap. The Big Leap. And if you haven't read this book, then I really suggest you do. It's an amazing book. And this is where you may have heard of people speaking about your zone of genius before. And it's really small, it's really like easy read. But in that book, he talks about everyone has a thermostat. And this thermostat is set at a particular point. And when we cross over that point, now this could be anything. This could be in success, this could be in income in your business, this could be in pleasure, this could be in joy, this could even be in happiness. If we go over that thermostat, then our old programming, and sometimes our body as well, can really freak out. And that's when we tend to self-sabotage ourselves because we don't like it. Like, it's really scary, it's new, and our ego mind kicks in and says that it's not safe. But actually, if you can slowly increase that thermostat, then you can expand and open your capacity to receive more joy, more happiness, more income, more clients, whatever it is that you desire to create in your life and business to bring you joy and fulfillment. Okay, lovely. So that's it for today. So I hope that helped you. So if there's an area of your life that you're not particularly happy with, then I would suggest you kind of have a little look and see if there is a permission thing in there, permission belief that needs to happen. And if you're looking for someone else to give you permission, I give you permission now to do whatever it is that you need to do it. Here it is. And just know that you are worthy and deserving of all that you desire in business and life, and that you can achieve it. It's just about releasing and rewiring these blockages and these beliefs into one of success and rewriting your success story. Okay, lovelies, have a great week and I shall speak to you soon. Mwah. Bye.